Literally, ow, I'm not feeling alright. So, yeah, I decided to do the Washington Nationals as a team, because why not? Whatever. I did the fantasy draft on this, so kind of not happy at the moment with the draft that I did. I mean, I'm not happy that the guy got on, but oh well. Right now I'm facing Atlanta. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll go from this game to another game. Right? Well, I mean, another franchise I did. I don't know. It's not like I'm mad. It's just like tired. Yes, I'll show you the lineup card in a minute. Okay, that's their lineup. I want to see my lineup for a minute. I just started this game, and yeah, I know my lineup, but it's like, you know what? I want to show you guys here. So, I'm Washington. I got Reddick in center. He's not really a center fielder, but whatever. Simmons DHing, Prado at third, Lamb at left, Escobar at short, Gaddis in right, Santana at first, Colon at second, and Suzuki as the catcher. So, yeah, not a great team, but I don't know, not really what I wanted to do with this team, because usually I try to draft young guys and not guys that are older, but this is the exception, I guess, right? You know, you gotta always have an exception. Yeah. Make sure my damn headset's charging. Yeah, it is. That's always good to know. Great Cueto. Okay, so I do have Starlin Marte on this team, but I'm not playing him right now. He's kind of out of energy. He's ready to crush his one foul. Man. Too early. That was a good time for the changeup. But, yeah. Alright, so, you know, this team is basically running the backup squad out. The backup squad. Yeah. Because, like, Reddick's not a center fielder, but he's the best fielder I got at the moment for the outfield. Simmons is kind of not a DH because he's really good defensively, but shit, you know. And then I got Escobar playing short. He's the DH usually, so yeah, this is like a team that's just running on fumes at the moment. Kind of how I like to run my franchises. Like, I like to do matchups in the postseason, but if it's regular season, I'll start doing some subs, and like, it's just a quicker way to get through the season. Because you can't play, like, one of the things I used to do in, like, MLB The Show 13 that I don't do anymore is play the whole season. That's not fun. Especially when you're recording and you just want to get shit done. You know? Yeah, there we go. I needed a base hit. Badly. I think my team is pretty good, but it's like in the fringe of mediocrity, I guess, so that could be it. That's not a good thing. You either want to be at the top of the league or at the bottom getting those high draft picks. Yeah. Today is a weird day. I went to the XL Center in Hartford yesterday. That was fun. Watched the women's team beat up on Seton Hall. It was pretty bad. It was like 61 to 29 rather. When I left, I was like, yeah, this isn't a game. You gotta admit, the women's team is really good. Not that that's like a shocker to anybody. UConn is always good with the women's team. I was kind of gotta admit the women's game was more like watching the Warriors in a way, because the Warriors like to pass the ball around and shoot threes, and that's kind of what UConn was doing. Like, and you know they were playing the analytics a little bit, you know, shooting long threes or threes instead of long twos. So they did a good job, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I like this. Part of the reason I wanted to do the Nationals is I've been kicking myself to do it. So, yeah. I really hate putting Gaddis in right field because he's not a good defender at all. He's not even a good catcher. I would actually rather have him at DH. But I don't want to put like my backup catcher in full time. You know, that's not fun. Because then who do I have as the, you know... It's kind of like one of those things when you have 3 catchers, it's not good because you don't have an extra position player. But when you have 2 catchers, you're like, shit, who starts? You know, like, you know, sometimes you gotta take it as it is. Alright. Like, it's usually like when I do a fantasy draft, the computer will screw something up. So, you know, like, I'll be honest with you, if I don't draft most of the team, I'm not going to continue with the teams usually. So, you know, like with the Twins, I did a fantasy draft and I did most of it. So, you get what I'm saying. It's just not fun to have the computer totally screw up your roster. Like, at least this is my fault, you know what I mean? That's what I like sometimes, just to be like, this is my fault. I'll ride this, try to rebuild it and stuff, but, you know, no. Let's see, I want to see my starters eventually when I get out of this game. Whether I rage quit or whatever, we're just gonna look at the bullpen actually. That's probably a better way to do it. Because I got Jake Arrieta on the mound. Cy Young Award winner. I got Max Scherzer, which is always handy. So, okay, I know those are 2 of my pitchers. I mean, let's just get through this. Go to the bullpen. See, this is where I'm lacking clearly. Except Brad Handy's pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not good. It's kind of like really 2 guys and that's it. But oh well. Really, like the other guys are good, but like, you know, they're not great. Like 81 is average. And also Jimmy Nelson, I don't know much about him, so it's like shit. The bullpen is decent. Like, you got Brad Hand, he's 91 overall. That's pretty good. The other guys, I don't know. Like, I don't know, 83, 84. So this might not be a contending year for the Nationals. Who knows? At least I don't have to deal with Bryce Harper at the moment. You know, that's kind of what the fantasy draft does well, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Let's just look at it again. Like, yeah, I got a lot of guys that are older. Shit. And they're not good. Like, I don't know, Santana's not that good. I kind of, sometimes when you draft on name, you pay the price. Like, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Gaddis, I've actually had him on other teams, so it's not so much on name, but like Carlos Santana, like I thought he would have slightly better stats. So it's kind of like that, you know. You start drafting on name, you start paying the price sometimes. But like, the weird thing is he's not that bad, so whatever. If they start playing that music, I'm gonna have to shut the door. Because I ain't getting flagged for shit. Yeah. I have to clean up my apartment tomorrow. I mean, I should do it anyways, right? You gotta get all the bottles out and shit. it's like one of those things where it's like shit. Because, you know, you're gonna have to go to ShopRite or something. Better off going to the one in East Hartford than the one in Manchester, because that's just too hard. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I thought I had 2 outs, but I don't. Alright. I don't know. Maybe I'll stop recording. I always say that, but then I'm like, I'll record for a little bit longer, and I wind up doing... Oh my god. That's a home run. So, should I keep going? Because I'm that much of a loser. And it's also an early season game. It's not even like May ends at this point, so... You know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like one of those things. Yeah. Like if this was a playoff push, maybe, but I don't know. Oh, come on. That's why you don't have that guy at second, or put him on the major league team, I guess. Oh, shit. One thing I did notice with Gaddis is, and I'm just saying this now, is I like that they factor in his fielding and speed to that he was slow off the jump, like to that fly ball. So that was kind of a nice touch. That you don't get with Madden. So hang on. I mean, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Today's like a lazy Sunday. If he gets this double play, then I'm straight. But yeah, we're straight for now. You know how it is. Sometimes you just want to sim to the end, get that save, get your lineup set up for the next game, or whatever. So I do want to go back to my Diamondbacks, because I don't know, they're in the first inning, so I might even go back to the Angels, because like again, it's all in the first inning, and I want to get through that. You know, the Angels would be the exact opposite, like of the, you know, April, May stuff, where it's like they need me to play. So let's see what happens here. You know what? I don't know. It's also kind of like why I don't work the titles into my team specifically, because I want to be able to bounce through the teams a little bit. So yeah, you know, I don't know if other players do that, but I do that. What was this? Kurt Suzuki? So yeah, maybe I'll just bunt. Probably not. Yeah, whatever. Probably should have just bunted as I stand up, and my legs hurt so bad. Alright, let's go down. That's a double play ball. So, oh shit, they messed it up. That's my mom. Alright, let's see what we got here. No. Well, that's just an out, so whatever. Alright. Like I said, this league, it's kind of like one of those things where you're like, this is low stress April, May game, you know, don't need to worry about it. And to be honest, it's a video game anyway, so it's like, who cares, you know? I mean, I care, but you know what I'm saying. It's like, you know, not the world-ending shit. As I juggle a football in my hands, calm me down. Yeah, world-ending shit. Alright. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I don't like leaving games in the first inning. It's kind of like, one of those dreaded things I do. You know, where you're like, damn it. I mean, this is also dreaded. I don't like the flyouts, but whatever. Only got 2 hits, but I've given up 1 run, so this is not fun.
Leading off for Atlanta, designated hitter,
yeah, I heard. Shit, I heard Mike. I heard Mike Napoli retired. Man, I missed that. He was a great player. He was like the on the Red Sox, so it has been years since he's been on the Red Sox, but I always liked him, like the masher, the guy that you just say, you know what, hit home runs and play first base and kill lefties. I remember him very well. And it's always kind of sad to see guys retire. And then Luis Valbuena, I think he died. That's even worse. But you know, like that's pretty sad. Didn't he die? Like, I'm just asking the audience here because I haven't looked it up totally, but you know, that's sad. That is sad. I'm gonna look it up when I'm looking at a loading screen or something. Just type him in and see what's up, because you don't want to see players die. You know, he played for the Angels. He never played for the Sox, but still, you don't want to see players die. It's like, that's the worst. Even like, let's say Aaron Judge dies, I'd feel sad, man. He was a good player, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, even though I'm a Red Sox fan, and yes, the Yankees are not my favorite team, you gotta respect the player. You can't just say, oh, he died, that's great. You know, it's like, you don't know their private life, you don't know what they struggle with, and, you know. Damn it. That was a ball. That should have not been swung at. Alright. Left field, Jake Lamb. He's good. I like Lamb just because he's kind of Mike Napoli, but with an ability to hit left-handed pitching. So it's always kind of fun to have those guys. Alright, Neil Escobar, come on. If he gets out, maybe I'll just stop. Not stop recording, but we stopped the game, right? Oh, he's gone. Damn it. Because I have a rule, you never save a game when you're losing. It's just not my bag. And it's an April-May game, so it's not that bad. Yep, we're doing it. Fuck it. I've spent 20 minutes trying to win. I don't care. Like, whatever. Just go. Let's just do this. We are losing. We're gonna lose. I'll prepare myself for that shit. And we lost. I don't know. Very low tolerance for losing, I guess. And the computer, I guess, like, not my favorite things to do. Now I'm probably gonna go to another franchise because I don't feel like hanging up the spikes. Alright.
The final line score for our ball game.
Jake Lamb hit a home run, that's good. I leveled up. Shit. Okay. What's my record? Probably pretty shitty. 3 games back. Alright. Time for some Angels baseball. Let's go to that. Just because it auto saves, so let's see what this is. Minnesota, Texas. There we go. Playoff contention baseball. So let's see what happens here. Alright. Yeah, I want to see this what I put in the lineup too, so. I know it was subs, but wanted to make sure. Billy Hamilton, shit. Let's pause it. And we got Fowler and DH Burrito, whatever his name is. It's basically the backups. Burrito. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll come back to this in a second because I want to just chill out for a minute. Alright, I'll see y'all later.